Everything changed in a second. And that's what I want to talk about.
The idea that life can change at any moment is one that resonates deeply with many, especially when it comes to relationships. Life is fragile, fleeting, and sometimes even the strongest connections can unravel. This truth became painfully clear for Ellen DeGeneres, the renowned talk show host and comedian, when her marriage to actress Portia de Rossi hit a rough patch. The once inseparable couple, whose relationship was celebrated by the public, faced a heartbreaking crisis when Portia decided to cut off all contact with Ellen after a traumatic event. In a statement that stunned Ellen, Portia reportedly told a close friend, "I don't want her around me anymore, and I never want to speak to her again." Ellen, devastated and emotional, confided to friends saying, "I did everything I could to save our marriage, but the question remained, was that enough?" Despite their once close bond, Ellen found herself deeply troubled by Portia's decision to move forward with a divorce, which left her feeling abandoned and confused. The pain of the situation was amplified by the fact that they had once been each other's greatest support. Was their relationship destined to fall apart? The story of Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's love affair is one filled with passion, courage, and complexity. It started in the early 2000s, when both women were making their mark in Hollywood. Ellen had already become a household name as a comedian and the host of her own talk show, while Portia was gaining recognition for her role in the TV series Arrested Development. Though their initial encounter didn't lead to an immediate romantic connection, Portia later admitted that she had felt an undeniable attraction to Ellen from the start. However, Portia hesitated to pursue a relationship due to fears about how it might impact her career. At that time, the entertainment industry was still rife with prejudice and stigma against LGBTQ relationships. Portia was concerned about the public's perception and the professional consequences of coming out. Nonetheless, fate had other plans for them. The two women crossed paths several times over the years, and each time the magnetic connection between them grew stronger. In 2004, both Ellen and Portia were single and attending a social gathering. This time, the chemistry was undeniable. Portia felt at ease with Ellen, who had become more open and self-assured about her sexuality. Ellen's confidence helped Portia lower her defenses, and they began talking on a deeper level. It was in this moment that Portia realized that Ellen was someone with whom she could be truly herself. Soon after, they began dating, but initially kept their relationship private. Once their relationship was made public, it became a symbol of bravery, love, and authenticity for the LGBTQ community. Ellen, who had already faced significant backlash for coming out in the late 1990s, found strength in Portia's support. Their bond grew even deeper as they shared common interests in animal rights, philanthropy, and social justice. Ellen often spoke about how much she loved Portia, calling her her soulmate and greatest friend, and their love story inspired many people across the world. By 2005, the couple had become inseparable. Their contrasting personalities, Portia's quiet, introspective nature and Ellen's vibrant humor, made them an unlikely yet perfect match. Together, they became one of the most beloved couples in Hollywood, frequently spotted together at events, laughing and holding hands. Their love represented hope and progress for many, and their union was seen as a powerful statement of acceptance and visibility for LGBTQ couples. In 2008, Ellen proposed to Portia with a stunning 3-carat pink diamond ring, and the couple exchanged vows in a private ceremony at their Beverly Hills home. The event was a landmark moment in Hollywood, symbolizing a new era of love and acceptance. Both women wore dresses by renowned designer Zac Posen, Ellen in a white pantsuit and Portia in a flowing gown, and exchanged deeply emotional vows. The ceremony was not only meaningful for them as a couple, but it also inspired countless others in the LGBTQ community. Their wedding was a testament to the importance of love, support, and friendship, and their commitment to each other became an example of what true partnership looks like. Their marriage, however, was not without challenges. As with many relationships, the pressures of demanding careers and public scrutiny began to take a toll. By 2014, rumors of a rift between Ellen and Portia began circulating, fueled by the couple's contrasting public personas. Ellen's fame and public image as the lovable, optimistic talk show host often overshadowed Portia's own career. Despite being a talented actress, Portia struggled to find recognition outside of her role as Ellen's wife. This feeling of being marginalized began to take a psychological toll on Portia, leading her to develop issues with her body image and an eating disorder. Portia famously expressed her struggles with body image in an interview, saying, "Never feeling good enough is a terrible way of life." These personal difficulties, combined with the constant public attention on their relationship, began to create a rift between the two women. Ellen, whose career was thriving, found herself caught up in the pressures of maintaining her public image. By 2018, Portia suggested that Ellen consider stepping away from her talk show to focus on their marriage. She believed that taking a break from the public eye could help them reconnect. However, Ellen chose to continue with her career, and her decision to extend her contract added to the growing tensions in their relationship. As the couple struggled to balance their professional and personal lives, their marriage began to deteriorate. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 only exacerbated the strain on their relationship as Ellen faced intense media scrutiny due to accusations of creating a toxic work environment. Publicly, Portia supported Ellen, defending her against the allegations. But privately, the couple's struggles deepened. The emotional toll of these events left their relationship frayed. Portia, feeling increasingly marginalized, struggled to find her place in the relationship. The dynamics of Ellen's public persona began to permeate their private life, creating a sense of emotional distance between them. Attempts at therapy and reconciliation ultimately failed to heal the widening gap between the two. By the end of 2021, it became clear that despite their best efforts, their marriage was no longer sustainable. Both Ellen and Portia had tried everything from heartfelt conversations to therapy, but the emotional wounds were too deep to mend. The emotional toll of living in the shadow of Ellen's fame took its toll on Portia, who longed to be seen for her own accomplishments rather than simply as Ellen's wife. This feeling of being overshadowed had affected her personal life for years, forcing her to reassess her priorities. As they navigated their separation, Portia took the opportunity to focus on her own well-being and reclaim her individuality. The complexities of their relationship, combined with the weight of public pressure and personal hardships, ultimately led to their divorce. But rather than seeing this as a failure, both women decided to move forward with dignity and respect for each other. They continue to support causes they believe in and remain important figures in the LGBTQ community. Looking back at their journey, it is clear that Ellen and Portia's love story was one of bravery, sincerity, and resilience. They demonstrated to the world that love knows no boundaries, and their partnership broke down barriers and inspired countless people. Though their romantic relationship has ended, their legacy as pioneers in the LGBTQ community lives on. Their story serves as a reminder that even the strongest relationships can face challenges, and that maintaining harmony, open communication, and mutual understanding is crucial to keeping any relationship intact. In the years to come, both Ellen and Portia will continue to explore new chapters in their lives. While their romantic relationship may be over, their shared history will always remain a poignant and inspiring part of their individual journeys. Their story, full of love, challenges, and growth, will forever remind us that love is complex, ever-changing, and most importantly, worth fighting for.